behind your back. Chase a light when the world is getting darker. I have a dream where love's the only side. So take my hand, join the army of the shadows. Going harder, we are more than numbers, standing in this hate. Going louder, we are all one color, standing in their way. Join the army of the shadows. Join the army of the shadows. Join the army of the shadows. Shadows, shadows. Join the army of the shadows. Join the army of the shadows. Going harder, we are more than numbers, standing in their shade. Going louder, we are all one color, standing in their way. Too much, now I'm swallowed. Now I'm the fool while you're breaking rules. Dangerous path that I follow. Oh, go on, just do what you do. seems to follow, like a shadow dark and cold to the touch. Am I insane not to let go? Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it hurts as I bleed for you, cry for you. Let me bleed as I bleed for you, cry for you. Let me bleed. Let me.
Can I break this hold from you? It would mean everything to me if I do. Tired of hearing excuses you're making. The future is set, it is mine for the taking.
All right, if you're with us online, go and start to get your equipment together, get your space set up. We're going to start class here in about the next minute and a half. If you look in the description of class, you'll see what equipment you'll need, what movements we have for the day. So go ahead and check that out if you haven't. And we're going to get started here shortly. See you soon.
Holding my breath until you're gone. Anywhere that is far from you. You only wanted me to fade on.
All right, welcome back to the final class of the session. I think this is session 5. It's crazy to think there's only about 6 sessions throughout the entire year. Doesn't that feel crazy to think about? Feels like it's a lot more than that. It's not. If you're with us online, this is your first time being here. Thanks for coming. A little bit about the format today. I'll go over all the movements we have before we start, so don't worry about that. And I'll go over all the equipment that you need. But we'll start with a warm-up, kind of get the body ready to go. And then for the workout, we do 4 rounds total. Okay, each round is going to consist of 2 movements that we're going to superset for 4 sets. And basically an example of that, we'll do movement 1 for 30 seconds, go right into movement 2 for 30 seconds. That's 1 set. We'll repeat it. Movement 1 for 30 seconds, movement 2 for 30 seconds. That's a second set. We'll do that 4 times. That'll be 1 round done, and you'll get a 1-minute rest period, and we'll move on to round 2. And then at the end, we'll do a cool-down stretch routine, send you on your way. For today, all the different dumbbells. Basically, today's an arm blaster workout, so fun final workout. Just make the arms and shoulders nice and toasted. First movement that we have today is going to be shoulder press. So remembering the big thing about any overhead movement is make sure you're in that strong brace position. Squeeze those glutes as well. Keep those scapula really strong when you go to power press overhead. Anytime you feel like you're losing strength on an overhead movement, you're probably losing that stability through your scapula or you're losing that bracing. So be really intentional about that. If you're at home, you can do that downward dog presses that we've done or just that hold, okay? Totally up to you. The next one we're going into right after those shoulder presses is dropping down and right into high rows, okay? Remember, high rows are the elbows coming up high and wide, activating more of that rear delt, more of that upper back, as opposed to the lat on those low rows. If you're at home, feel free just to hold that static contraction in that position, okay? For the next movement, we're in lateral raises. So here, having a weight in hand, and we want to make sure we're braced, shoulder blades back and down. And when we lift up, biggest thing is when you do this movement, look at where your shoulder, elbows, and wrists are, okay? If your elbows drop low, that's not good. All of that tension is going right into that elbow joint once that elbow drops. So as you get tired, if you notice you're here, either drop that weight or you can bring the arms in closer. But keep those elbows just as high as the wrists and the shoulder, okay? Don't let those drop down. If you're at home, you can do that without weight, just doing those flutters. You do big, you can do small, you can do quick, you can do slow. It's up to you. Next one we have are the T squeezes. So dropping back down to that RDL. Remember for this one, you can hold on the weight or not, up to you, but thumbs are staying up, squeezing those scapula together and activating that rear delt on that lift, okay? Remember, same speed up, same speed down and control here. People at home, feel free to do that. You can keep that contraction at the top and you can hold it, or you can flutter it at the top, okay? Really keep that intentional. Next move we have are going to be tricep push-ups. So remembering tricep push-ups, all that is your hands are going to be closer together instead of a little bit wider. You can either go right below the shoulders, you can do diamond, you could do close. It's up to you. Basically, just the grip is getting a lot narrower here, all right? And really focusing on pressing. Normally, we want to focus on powering from the chest. This time, we're focusing on powering from the triceps, okay? So try as much as you can to keep that tension in the tricep. Helpful tip is you can round those shoulders forward a little bit. That can kind of help disengage that chest a little bit if you really want to focus on the triceps. Also, don't have to. Up to you. Next movement we have is going to be bicep curls, okay? So these are going to be the regular, going from neutral, twisting those pinkies up. Big thing, the fun thing to realize is, so as everybody puts their hand on their bicep, and then go ahead and bring it up like you just did a bicep curl, neutral grip, and then twist your pinky up and down. You can feel that slight contraction happening in the bicep right there. That's how you get a little bit more squeeze, a little bit more flex out of the bicep. That's why those pinkies go up. So we're doing that for the bicep curls. For that one, if you're at home, feel free to do the manuals, okay? You can switch each set on which side you're doing. You're also going to be working the triceps, so you get a lot of tricep work there. Next movement in class, we're going right into tricep extensions, either the overhead or the bent over kickbacks. I told you there's going to be a lot of arms, shoulders today. And if you're at home, feel free just to do that and hold that isometric contraction. And then the last movement is going to be reverse bicep curls. So this is where your palms are going to be down and you're lifting up, okay? Actually working a muscle, it's funny, it's called bicep, but there's a muscle in between your bicep and tricep. You're right over here. If you kind of pull your arm up and squeeze, flex, pull out, you can almost feel like a little squeeze coming in on the outside of the arm. Not the front, not the inside, but on the outside. And so you'll kind of learn as you're doing it to kind of feel that squeeze happen, okay? Working on training that muscle. And if you're at home, you're going to do that same thing as before the manual, but you're going to have that reverse grip, okay? Big thing with a lot of these movements when you're doing biceps and things like that, we don't want to let the wrists break, okay? Keep the wrists strong as you do it, especially if you're at home doing the manual. You don't want to be like this as you're pressing up, putting all that tension into that joint, okay? Any questions on any of those? All right, let's do it. Let's get started. All right, starting with those jumping jacks. Let's go. Braced, controlled. Nice job. Keep that core strong. Remember, we're just warming up here. We don't overly need to push it. Just kind of getting that body moving, getting the muscles warmed up. Air squats, pushing those hips back and down, knees in line with those toes. Weight even on the feet. Nice job. Keep those glutes engaged. Nice job. Remember, really stick those hips back and down like you're sitting into a low kindergartner chair. Marches, driving those knees up, utilizing that core, a little bit of power into that knee drive. Job, don't lose that bracing. Lunges, alternating. Nice job. Weight even on that front leg. Don't let that arch collapse. Keep that center of that foot strong. Keep that glute on. Arm circles. Reverse, opposite direction. Keep that torso squared. Inchworms into those push-ups. Don't round that low back, bend those knees to walk out. Jumping jacks, round 2. Starting to pick up that tempo a little bit. Starting to move a bit quicker. Let's go. Good job. Don't lose that brace. Air squats. Keep those glutes on. Low back in neutral position. Weight even on those feet. Good job. Shoulder blades stay back and down. Marches. Job. Keep that bracing. Lunges. Remember, you can add that twist if you want. If you are, you're twisting towards the direction of that knee that's in front. Arm circles, full range of motion. You got the perfect people watching spots. Reverse, opposite direction. Really reach, warm up those shoulders. Inchworms into those push-ups. Or don't round that low back here. Take a break. Woo, 1 minute. And we're starting with those shoulder presses. It always blows my mind when it's the last one. Every time. It gets so quick. All right, in 15. Shoulder presses into high rows here. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Shoulder presses. Remember, stay braced, keep those shoulder blades back and down. Don't lose that bracing. Good job. Try not to shrug those shoulders at the top. Keep those scapula back and down. Bent over row, high rows. Job, where's that weight on those feet? Is it even left to right? Front to back? Shoulder press, we're back up and we're pressing. Shot, find that tempo, try to maintain it. As you get tired, squeeze those glutes, power from the feet up. Bent over high rows. Let's go. Elbows high and wide. Shoulder press. We're back up. Come on. Keep that tempo. Keep that tempo. High row. Woo. Let's go. Shoulder press. Last one, come on. Stay with it, stay with it. Bent over, high rows. Last one, come on. Don't let that low back round out. Keep those glutes engaged. Strong core. Stay with that tempo. Take a break. 1 minute. Round one done, y'all. Woo. Lateral raises into those T squeezes now. Find that weight that you want. Hmm. 20 seconds. Keep that little bit of movement. Anybody got that lactic acid, that pump already starting? Yeah, right. Yeah. Those shoulders in traps right now. Nice job. If you're with us online, you have a question, drop it into the chat. If not, let's go. In 5, 3, 2, 1, we're going. Lateral raise. Remember, elbows just as high as those wrists. Shoulder blades backing down, stay braced. Same speed up, same speed down, control. Nice job. T squeezes. We're down, thumbs are up. Scapula backing down. Power from the back, those rear delts. Same speed up, same speed down. If you find as you get tired, you're coming up here, try to bring it back down. Lateral raise. Stay braced. Nice job. Work. You got it, you got it. Keep those elbows up. T squeezes. Oh, we're back over. Come on, we got this. Nice job. Stay with it. Stay with it. Lateral raise. Set 3. Let's go. Remember, as you get tired, you can always alternate. With it, stay with it. T squeeze. Almost there. Whew. Thumbs up. Power from that scapula, those rear delts. Flex them all together at the top. Lateral raise, last set, let's go. We got this, come on. Stay with it, stay with it. T-squeezes, last one. Thumbs up. Scapula engaged. Let's go. Take a break. Oh. Tricep push-ups with those bicep curls. And with those bicep curls, feel free to have your weight right on your side. So when you get done with your push-ups, you can just go right onto your knees if you want. Don't even have to worry about standing up. Then you can set them down, go right back into those push-ups. 20 seconds. And we're starting. Just love that feeling with the muscles just so exhausted and swollen, and it's like just shaking. Five, four, three, two, one. Tricep push-ups. Remember, hands are close together, okay? You can either do a diamond or close or straight under those shoulders. It's up to you. Bicep. Don't let those elbows move. Don't let them roll forward. Tricep push-ups. Shoulders are on fire. Let's go. Bicep curls. We got this, y'all. Come on. Tricep push-ups. We're down. Oh. Halfway. Bicep. Tricep. Oh. Let's go. Last set, y'all. We got this. Biceps. Oh. Last one, come on. Take a break. Wow, that burns so good. Oh. Next movement. Tricep extensions into that reverse bicep curl. So palms are staying down here. Who knew you get so exhausted from only arms, you know? Yeah, right. Need a straw. All right, 10 seconds. Overhead or bent over, up to you. In 5, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Pay attention to what muscles working here. Reverse curls. Palms stay down. Keep those elbows in. Don't let those elbows roll forward. You turn sideways, they should never move. The elbows stay stationary. Think of squeezing, flexing the outside of your biceps here. Tricep. Nice job. Keep that control. Quality. Keep that quality. Bicep. Reverse curl. Nice job. Tricep. Woo. Let's go, halfway there. Stay braced. Feel that stretch. Feel that contraction. Bicep, reverse curl. Keep that tempo. Stay braced. Tricep, last one. Let's go, let's make it good. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You got this. Reverse curls. Last one. Come on. "20 seconds left. Take a break. Woo. Nice job, all my peeps at home. Nice work today. Nice job. Nice work. Nice job. This is good stuff. Good stuff. Man, my rear delts on those push-ups, those tricep push-ups, dying. As you're cleaning up, you see any black streaks on the ground from the weights, we'll help out facilities, clean those up. And start to work on slowing that breathing down. Whenever you're ready, starting with those deeper breaths. Remember on those inhales, take that breath down into that belly, let the belly expand. On that next exhale, we're going to pull that right arm across, stretching that rear delt. Remember through all these stretches, keeping that slight brace posture, keeping those breaths, stretching further on those exhales. Go and release and switch. Grab that right elbow, stretching that tricep. When you're ready, go and release and switch. When you're ready, go and release. Moving into that bicep stretch. Pressing those palms out, hyperextending those elbows. Feel free to play with what angle you find, trying to feel a stretch right through the center of that bicep. When you find a good spot, go and pull those fingertips back, add that forearm stretch into it. Nice job. When you're ready, go and release. Bring those hands behind the back, interlock those fingers, shoulder blades back and down. We're gonna roll that head and neck. Whenever you're ready, go and release. Inhale up and in. On that exhale, coming down into that full floor squat. Working on keeping those heels down. Once you're in position, those shoulder blades back and down. Sit up tall. If you want more inner thigh stretch, elbow to the inside of the knees, palms together, and go and press those hands down to open up those hips. When you're ready, go and drop it down onto all fours. We're gonna go into that puppy pose. Hips stay above the knees, extending those arms out in front. Dropping that chest. And when you're ready, we're going to pull those hands up behind the head, adding a little extra lat and tricep stretch here. Remember to breathe. When you're ready, you can lower those arms and slowly bring yourself up onto all fours. We're going to inhale in, lifting that right arm up. And on that exhale, we're going to drop and bring that right arm through, dropping that shoulder down onto the floor. Feel free if you want to reposition that left hand at all. Finding that stretch through the shoulders, lat, and the scapula. Whenever you're ready, go ahead. Inhale that arm back up to open and exhale it back to center. We're going to do the same thing on that opposite side. Go and inhale up and in through that, lifting that left arm. And on that exhale, driving that left arm through, dropping that shoulder onto the floor. Feel that stretch. Inhale, lift that arm back up, open to the sky. On the exhale, go and drop it back down. Bringing those knees and those feet together, we're gonna sit back on the heels, drop that torso, and we're gonna bring the arms behind, letting those arms fold down, stretching in between those shoulder blades and that upper back. Feel free if you want to rock your weight side to side, get a little movement. When you're ready, we're going to go ahead and sit back up, interlocking those fingers back behind us, opening that chest. We're going to drop down into that same position, lifting those elbows and arms, stretching those shoulders. We don't need to press too far into that edge of tension. When you're ready, slowly lift yourself back up, bringing those arms back down, up into all fours and then to plank. We're going to drive that right knee underneath into that pigeon stretch, dropping those hips into the floor. Keeping the weight even from side to side. We don't want to collapse over to one side or the other. And slowly let yourself relax down into that stretch. Think of every exhale as your muscles just melting into the floor. Slowly go and lift yourself up out of that stretch. Tuck that back toe, step up into plank, and we're bring that opposite knee up and under. Same thing, keeping those hips squared. On each exhale, letting those muscles melt into the floor. Slowly go and bring yourself up out of that position, tuck that back toe, step into that plank. And we're gonna move into a calf stretch here. Feel free to pedal through, stretching those calves in the downward dog. Whenever you're ready, go and walk those hands into those feet. Roll to stand. We're going to close out class. Feel free if you want to stay and continue to stretch. We're out of time, so we're going to finish with those last breaths. Remember, these are a last thank you to your body, filling it full of new oxygen. Nice job today, everybody. Great session. Thanks for being here. Don't forget, I sent out an email, so if you want to be included on the invite for next session without registering, go and just response that. Let me know you want to stay on the invite. If you're with us online, thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, click the little bell icon. You just want notifications whenever we go live. But don't forget your homework. Lastly, good dinner. Drink lots of water, at least 2 cups of water, 2 glasses of water, and then get at least 6 hours of sleep. Have a nice night, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.